Hey everybody, thank you again for tuning in. We've had to do church online for the past month and a half or so because of the coronavirus and being quarantined. But once again, that's not going to stop us from having church. Remember, because the church is not a building, it is us as believers gathering together. Even if we can't gather, we can still one-on-one with you and Jesus going out and touching people's lives. Or if you can't go out, giving somebody an encouraging text or DMing them something encouraging or whatever it looks like for you. So hopefully this is almost over. But I wanna kind of talk about rest today. Hopefully you've been getting some good rest. Maybe you're sleeping in a little bit more because you don't have to go to school or work, or you are just able to relax at home. But I want to talk about rest, and I want to talk about the rest that Jesus gives. And it's found in Matthew 11, verse 28 through 30 in the Message version. It says this: "Are you tired, worn out, burnt on religion? Come to me." Remember, Jesus is talking. "Get away with me, and you'll recover your life. I'll show you how to take a real rest. Walk with me and work with me. Watch how I do it. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace. I won't lay anything heavy or ill-fitting on you. Keep company with me, and you'll learn to live freely and lightly." Those are Jesus' words in the Message version, Matthew 11. Man, are you tired? Are you just burnt out? Are you just over this virus maybe? Are you just over family issues? Are you just over friend issues, relationship issues, church issues, whatever it might be? Are you just burnt out? It says burn out on religion. Jesus wants us to come to him. Right? It's so simple. It's like we hear that on memes. We could hear that a pastor say it. We can hear it on a movie. Just Jesus said, "Come to me." It's like so simple, right? Easier said than done. Just come to me. Just lay all your burdens down and come to me. Lot easier said than done. And I understand that. Me as well. However, Jesus wants to go on a walk with us, right? Jesus wants to have a relationship with us. I take this verse and I think to myself, how can I get real rest? By just watching how he does it, by going on a walk with Jesus. And I know that's metaphorical because he's not a person that we can actually hold his hand and go on a walk with outside. But we can get alone, one-on-one, in our room, in our kitchen, outside in our backyard, in our car, whatever a lone place looks like for you, a closet, and read our Bible. Brandon, I don't know what to read. That's okay. Why don't you just pray? Why don't you just thank God for everything he's done for you? Because I promise you, if you have breath in your lungs, he's done something good for you. And he's going to continue to do something good for you. Why? Because he loves you, because he's a good father, and he doesn't want any harm to happen to you, because his plans are to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you a hope and a future. So I promise you he loves you, and I promise you there's good in your life that you can thank God for. So I would encourage you, get alone with Jesus and let him show you how to take a real rest, right? He says, "Get away with me and you'll recover," right? "Walk with me and work with me. Watch how I do it. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace." Jesus says, "I won't lay anything heavy or ill-fitting on you. Keep company with me and you'll live to learn freely and lightly." Hey, what would happen if you never complained again? What happened if you never got overwhelmed again? And I'm not saying getting overwhelmed complaining we shouldn't do, but getting overwhelmed is bad or being busy. But I'm talking about what would happen if after all this is over and on, we would just learn to rest. I think I had a phone call with a friend this morning, and we talked about how hopefully things don't go back to normal after this virus goes away. And normal meaning everyone just goes back to their busy lives. A lot of the time right now, people are spending time with their family. Maybe a lot of people who work a lot, or when you're at school, maybe because you're not working or at school a lot, you're able to spend time with your family. That's a good thing. Family is a good thing, right? And God wants you to just rest. He wants you to rest in him. He wants you to rest in your family, in your friends, and get a good perspective, get a good head on your shoulders, if you will. And if you do have a good head on your shoulders, great. Learn how to just rest in Jesus and get a better head on your shoulders. It's so simple. So I just want to encourage you with that today. Short and sweet. Matthew 11, learn how to just rest. We live in a busy, crazy society. There's news, there's music, there's movies, there's so much social media, there's so much going on, and all that is okay. But if we don't have a proper balance with that, with spending time one-on-one with Jesus and everything else, we will start to feel the weight of the world. We'll start to feel tired. We'll start to feel burnt out, as it says. And God doesn't want you to get there. I as your pastor, don't want you to get there. And I'm speaking to myself as well. I'm not perfect either. So I'm in this race with you. And so hopefully that encourages you like it encourages me. And we'll see you guys soon.